is the MPOW M30 Plus True Wireless Earbuds. And at the bottom there, we can see it's got some key features. Then, if we turn over, let's start by looking at the specification. Obviously, it works with Bluetooth 5.0. In terms of the operation range, it says it's 33 feet, which is 10 meters. And I will be putting that to the test, like I do with all my other tests on wireless earbuds. In terms of music talk time, you can get approximately 5 hours on a single charge. And then the charging time states it's 4 hours. I've got to be honest, it's a lot less than that. Okay. Before we go any further, let's take a look at some other features of this wireless earbuds. So it does have 100 hours playback time. It has an IPX7 waterproof rating. Now I do believe this is a misprint, because in the description of the item on Amazon, it does state it has an IPX8 waterproof rating. So I think there's been a misprint there. In terms of the charging case, it does act as a power bank, so you can charge up your other mobile devices. And what's fantastic about it is that you don't need to carry a separate power bank. So that's really good. Obviously, as I mentioned earlier, on a single charge, the earbuds can work for up to 5 hours non-stop. Then moving on, they do have an ergonomic design for comfort. It is compatible with a range of other devices like iOS, meaning you can use it on your Apple products, and also on Android devices. And again, this was a key selling point for me before purchasing the product. Obviously, yes, states you have the power bank and reset button. Okay, with that out of the way, let's take a look inside the box. Again, one thing I love about this product is the packaging. Okay, so look at that. Woo, very nice indeed. Love the packaging. Okay, so let's get inside and see what we have. Okay, so just before we start, obviously the earbuds would be in these compartments here, but obviously because I've been using them for the last 5 months, so they are actually in the case themselves, so don't panic. All right, so here's the star of the show. I'll just try and get that out neatly without throwing everything everywhere. Right, we'll come back to that very shortly. Okay, so let's open this compartment here, and we've got some other bits and pieces. Okay, so let's start here. So you should have some ear tips. Yeah, you should have some ear tips there. That's nice. Yeah, so depending on the size of your ears, you can make them so you've got what, 6 ear tips there. And then here, we've got these for the outer rim of the earbuds. So again, nice touch by MPOW. And obviously you've got your Type-C to USB charging cable. So it's not very long, but it does the job. And then obviously you have instructions on auto pairing. Then you have obviously this, oh right, okay, so you have a 2-year warranty with MPOW. Okay, that's good. That's good to note. And obviously you've got the user manual. Okay, so let's just try and put that to one side. And then we have, in fact, let's move the box here. And this is the case. So obviously, yep, this is the power bank stroke reset button. So you can press that so you can see, and also you can see how much battery you have left. And then if you open this compartment at the bottom here, So you can put the charging cable, so obviously that's for the type C, and then that's for the USB cable. So really simple. Again, really nice to hold. I do like that. Just to note, I'm 100% sure yours will come in better condition than this, because I've been using this for the last 5 months or so. You can imagine it's been thrown here, there and everywhere. The other thing to note is that they may come in a different size. So for example, I bought these because they were so good, I bought them another pair for my mum, and they were 2/3 the size of this. So again, do not be alarmed if you purchase a pair and you think, oh, that looks different to what I saw on Solar Tech. Yeah, so they can come in, as far as I'm aware, they can come in 2 different sizes. Okay, right, let's get inside. Okay, so yeah, they're the earbuds themselves, sitting in the compartments. Again, they're really nice, really comfortable, and again, you can use the ear tips or these to make them more comfortable for your ears. Obviously you can't get the wrong, oops, you've got the right, and then you've got the left, so again, you cannot get them wrong. Fantastic. And again, always make sure they are neatly inside, because if not, they would not charge up fully. Right, I think that's pretty much everything. Like I said, they're, yeah, really nice, portable. Yeah, I do like them. Yeah, these have been really good. In terms of pricing, I bought these for £22 from Amazon, and what I will do is leave a link in the description below. And as you can see, I purchased them, in fact I purchased them I think on the 28th of February, and then they arrived the following day, which was obviously the 1st of March. And again, so far they've been really good to me. I'm now going to pair the earbuds wirelessly to this mobile device, which is an Android device, and is the Sony Xperia 1 Mark II. Okay, so let's tap on device connection. Obviously we would like this top one here, that's the MPOW M30. Just before we go further, I do just want to mention this second pair of earbuds here, this U-Air 4. This is another one that I covered on my channel, so you can view that if you so desire. And what I like about this one is that obviously it's for a device 5.1, and also I was able to use it with an Android and an iOS device. So again, you can view that on my channel if that's of interest to you. I say, going back to the top one. Okay, so what we do next is let's pair this up. So to pair it up, slide my fingers in there without having them. Okay, make sure you open the device. Oh, look at that. Look at that, fantastic. It's just automatically connected. Fantastic. And then you are good to go. So you can see that took seconds, which is excellent. Okay, with that complete, it's now time to go outdoors and put this thing to a real world test. So here we are, ready for the outdoor experiment. On my left here, I'll be using the Canon PowerShot SX740 to shoot, and just to the right here I've got the Sony Xperia 1 Mark II, which will be paired to the earbuds. And just to show you where I'm going to be heading, so if I turn around 180 degrees, I'm going to be heading off in that direction where that big tree is over there in the distance. Over to my right, I've got the Sony Xperia 1 Mark II, which is paired to the earbuds. In fact, it would be good if you saw them. Yep, they do fit snug. Never had any issues with them whatsoever. Obviously, I'm going to walk off into the distance, and if and when the sound cuts out, I would give some kind of signal like this, which is not a cry for help, just letting you know that the earbuds have cut out, and I will put the distance up on the screen. Obviously, the other thing is to put this on my vis so you can see me head off into the distance. Okay, with that said, I think it's time to start the experiment. Okay, here we go. It's just general music that I've got on. So here we go. As I head off into the woods, I have to say the noise cancellation with the earbuds are pretty good. To the point, I would not recommend using them whilst driving, so you can hear what's going on around you. When it comes to latency, whilst watching content on your device with the earbuds in place, there is no lag whatsoever. I also tried charging the earbuds case on the back of my Note 20 Ultra using power sharing mode, but to no avail. It is not a deal breaker at all. It was just me experimenting. To be honest, once the case was fully charged using the charging cable, it took weeks before I needed to charge the case again with moderate use of the earbuds. Just a few steps after I went out of shot, the earbuds did tell me it was disconnecting, which was around the 120-yard range, which is good coverage. Prior to the 120-yard range, they worked very well with no issues to report. As soon as I stepped back into the 120-yard range, the earbuds automatically told me it was reconnecting. And with one tap, my music was back playing again, which was reassuring. Because with some earbuds, when they are out of range, you have to go back to the device and reconnect them, which can be a pain. But this one was simple and plain sailing. It just goes to show you do not need to spend a fortune on wireless earbuds that sound great. I also love conducting these outdoor range tests so you, the consumer, can see how the product behaves. Plus, I have noticed different earbuds produce different results. In the 5 months I have had and used the earbuds in different countries, I cannot fault them in any way. They are a hit. And I really like the earbuds so much that I bought a pair for my mum. She really likes them too. And just to be transparent, I am not affiliated in any way to MPOW. I am merely reporting my experience as a consumer using the product. That was the MPOW earbuds, which are great for the price. The bass and stereo output is excellent. Plus, I have not had any issues with the microphone when making and receiving phone calls. The touch controls are simple to use with no issues whatsoever. Well, that pretty much wraps it up for this episode. My name is Sholo. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in another episode. Peace.